Hi, Scott here. Hope you're having an awesome day. Do you realize that you are surrounded by your BS? Have you ever thought about it? Your BS, your belief system, is what you're surrounded by. Now, it's hard to really come to terms with that fact because if you're anything like me, you're thinking, well, I didn't really want this life. I want you to be successful. I want you to be happy. I want you to be, all the great things in life instead of have all this bad stuff happening to me. And I just don't know why. But unfortunately, it comes down to us. It's how our belief system is, what our subconscious thinks of us, how we perceive ourselves, and of course, all these beliefs in our subconscious all come from early days, or most of them do. Most of them come from in the first few years of your life, because when you're so young, you have to be very impressionable, right? You have to learn from your parents, from society, from school, and you have to learn from that because you have to fit in. And obviously you can't expect to know everything, especially when you're only a few years old. It's just raining, so I'm going to go undercover a bit. Yeah, so we have to absorb all we can from what's around us to take that on as our belief system. And unfortunately, a lot of that contains so much negativity. School certainly. You know what kids are like, they're teasing at school, that sort of thing. And and parents are brought up by their parents, who are brought up by their parents, and they tend to have bad things as well in their belief system that comes down to you. So I'm sure you've heard all things like, money doesn't grow on trees, and oh, we can't afford that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that because you'll get in trouble. All these negative things they keep teaching us. And I found myself teaching the same thing to my kids, not on purpose, but because it's the natural thing. It's our belief system. It's what comes out without even thinking, right? It's just what we do. So we're surrounded by a belief system, and you have to understand that and believe that to make a change. You have to not take on the pity mindset. Not have the victim mentality where you say, "Oh, it's everybody else's fault. This happened because of so and so," and all these excuses. Once you accept that it's your belief system that's bringing it into your life, you can then make a change. You can then say, "Okay, I don't want that anymore. I'm going to change it." And you have to change your belief system. And of course, that is not easy because it goes against what we believe, right? It's what we've. Not only do we believe it, but everything throughout our life so far, has made that seem more true. If you've got a belief that people don't like you, every time somebody says something to you or doesn't react the way you want them to, you think, yeah, it's because they don't like me. Yeah, and really, it could be they're having a bad day, or they've got something else on their mind, or they've got some other thing to rush off to. It's very easy to reinforce these beliefs which aren't serving us, along our life's journey, even if it's not true. So we have to change it. So how do we change our beliefs? Well, we have to take on new beliefs. Right? We have to reprogram our subconscious, which is obviously more difficult as you get older, but certainly it's doable. And it will make a huge change in your life because you'll believe healthy things. You'll believe that life is good. You are here to be happy. You are successful. You certainly have the capabilities of being successful, and then you can start make it happen. And you do that by the usual kind of thing, like affirmations and that kind of thing, where you reprogram your subconscious. Just have an affirmation that really is true to you and where you want to be, and then just repeat that to yourself. And the best time is either when you first wake up, just before you go to sleep, when you're relaxed, or when you're meditating and you're in a very relaxed state. Because when you're in that relaxed state, your subconscious is much more open to receiving those kind of messages. And by doing it again and again and again and again, you have to really repeat it and kind of force it into your subconscious, and it will get in your subconscious without you realizing it, and then your life will improve. So just take note of your belief system. Do you really believe that you're surrounded by what you believe? If you believe that, if you accept that, then it's time to change it, right? That's the next step. Change it by making the right affirmations at the right time. Something to think about. Okay, take care. I will speak to you soon. Scott and Build My Lifestyle. Take care.